you have to do your SEO correctly so that you're able to get those views, conversions, and all of that good stuff. But I'm going to give you some extra tips as well within this video. But guys, as usual, if you love videos on Etsy products, creating, researching, listing, what that mad stuff, then please hit the like, subscribe, smash that notification bell so you can get more of these videos in your feed, man, in your feed. Now check this out, man. Listen, SEO is called search engine optimization, and literally what it is optimizing your listing so it can be found on the Etsy platform, right? And that's what it is. The Etsy algorithm pushes out the ones that are optimized the best, the ones that are more likely to get conversions. And this is the other added bit. The AI is really looking at those listings that are more likely, because obviously the more sales you get, the more they get their piece as well, right? And that's what it's about. It's about those conversions. So this is the added bit that's also come into play right now. But look, if I just look at the Etsy platform, right, and I go down, you can see the ones that are pushed, right? The ones that Etsy's got things like bestseller, right? Bestseller, boom. Popular now, boom. You know, that little label that sits in that corner, that Etsy's obviously helping to push that, because that obviously does help the sales. But look, any listing that has managed to get on that first page is going to be selling, right? The first page sells, and you really want to get your listing optimized onto that first page, because then you know you're going to be selling. Now, listen, obviously there are ways of getting onto the first page like ads and so on, but really it's all about that organic good stuff. And I'm going to show you some tips today on how to optimize your listing the best way so that you can actually get found. But I'm going to show you some strategies on how to find the best way. Now, obviously, I'm going to you need to base this on the niche that you're in. So whatever thing you're selling, whether it be digital products or print on demand, t-shirts, tumblers, whatever it is, base this process that I'm going to show you on that. And guys, if you're interested in selling digital products, I do run some strategies like a coaching sessions, which you can see in my community. Click the link below, and then you can get onto my sessions, which are absolutely fabuloso. But let's get into this madness. So I like to type in whatever niche that you're in. So I'm going to type in clip arts, which obviously I want to search for. So I'm going to type in clip arts, and let's say I want to create a listing for a clip art. So what I would tend to do is, so I can optimize my own listing, is that obviously, firstly, you need to look and see, because what actually helps something sell is actually to create something that is actually searched for and that is popular. So I like to see things that are popular right now. There's no point in looking at things that are done or selling months ago. You want to look at things that are selling now. So to help optimize your listing, firstly, try to sell something that actually is popular right now. That's the first thing. So even before doing your title, tags, product description, make sure you're selling something that is working and people want right now, that's still unsaturated but is popular. That would be the key. Now, then what you do is, let's say you've got your listing, and let's say you've got something that is working, right? Let's say you've already created your listing. So what I then like to do is, I would like to compare. So if, say, you are selling clip arts or designs that are maybe jungle adventure related, right? Like this popular now one, then the best thing to do is to go and check out some recent listings that are similar to yours that are already selling. So from what your listing is, go and look at something that is very similar to your listing that is selling right now over the last month, 2 or 3 months, right? So step 2 is the research bit. So let's say you got your listing, whatever niche it is there, right? Step 2 is you start looking at similar listings now. And how I like to do it is, but similar listings that are making money, that are working well. And we find them through something called EverBee. Check out my link below for free access where you can just try it out. But follow my process in this video. Once you get EverBee and hook up the Chrome extension, which is free, you can then go to something called Product Analytics. So click Product Analytics, and I'm going to look for specifically what my niche or a similar listing to the niche that I'm in, right? So let's say you're looking at the clip arts, and let's say you're looking at your specific niche. Then what I'll do is, I'm going to filter all these different clip arts to a maximum age of, it can be 2 or 3 months. I'm just going to put 2 months, right? Okay. And then what I will do is, I will then look and see, you know, a listing that is similar to mine, right? Remember, similar to yours, that is, you know, obviously about 2 months old. Okay. And let's say you do these wedding SVGs kind of clip arts, let's say. Now, you know, you might look at one that is similar, that is, again, it's got a similar sort of style, and it's a 2-month-old listing. And the other thing is you're checking how much it's making. Now, this one is a 2-month-old listing, which is fabuloso, making 1,414. Now, with EverBee, just go across, and then just also have a look at the shop age. Now, the shop age of this one is 52 months, right? So this is telling me that, you know, it's an established store. So the results might be a bit skewed. I like to look at store age, and I'm going to actually filter the store age as well, of a maximum of 12 months, right? Because relatively new, right? Quite new, right? A year old max. And then I'll go back. And like I said, have in mind a similar listing to yours once you've done your filtration. Remember, all this is going to help with your SEO. So just bear with me. There's a few things you need to do. And then what I'll do is I'll go down, right? Go down. And like I said, just let's say you have a listing which is to do with, you know, dog heads, right? Dog designs, portraits. So then you click this and you think, okay, this is quite good. This is similar to mine. So you click on it and then you study it a little bit and you think, okay, how much is this making? $802. Really good, right? 802. So only a 1-month-old listing. And actually the store as well is relatively new. So that's all good signs. So then it's about studying it. Once you've established maybe 4 or 5 listings that are similar to yours that you want to really optimize, then that are new. So this is new to the game and the shop is new, then you can really compare yourself to it. Then you study it, right? Then you study it. And the SEO side of it is obviously, you know, you're looking at the tags, the title, product description. But we're going to study this particular listing, which is making really good money really quickly, and also is probably something that you can do and add into yourself. But let's go into this now. Okay, so let's look at this, guys. Let's say that you have a listing that is sort of dog breed heads, right? Then what you need to do is you need to look at these keywords. Now, this is where the SEO takes place. So it's really about the title, the words that you use in the title, and also trying to put the right order of these words. Like there's some really good combinations of words here, right? And then also making sure that your tags are on point. So if I click analysis, you'll see that the tags that are used, EverBee will show you all the tags, which is really, really important too. Yep. So we're looking at the tags. So let's just click here to see all the tags. Yeah, you know, like some of these will be clues. So what you want to do is you want to look at the tags and see the ones that, you know, are getting some. Now, remember, these are the key scores. So the key scores are literally about, how many volumes of search volume is the monthly search volume for this particular keyword that you see, and the competition there for that, and then the keyword score is worked out from that. So where you see like numbers of 40, that's not too bad. Obviously I like it, the higher the better. You know, 10 is a little bit low, but you know, obviously they still have a score. You know, anything that goes above the 0 has a score and can be workable. But obviously I personally like to go with the keyword score of 50 or above. But if I do find below that combination of words like dogs for cricket or dog cutout, these kind of words, I would combine them in my title, because that combination of, you know, okay keywords can still, you know, get you some sales and search volume, which is doing in this case. So that is definitely doing it. So yeah, that's what I like to do. So what you do, study these, and then you're trying to weave some of these words. So like, for example, dog SVG bundle, you can see that has a keyword score of 30. Dog SVG bundle, if I look at here, you can see that dog SVG bundle exists in the title, right? You can see it here. Dog heads SVG bundle, although it's dog heads SVG bundle, they still have those keywords in there. And that's what it is. It's about putting the keywords in your title. And you can see that they have different combination of things. Dog heads SVG, complete dog breeds. You got the dog heads clip art. All of these are playing a part in helping to push this particular title in the pushing it in the Etsy algorithm or the platform or in the particular keyword search, right? They're all playing a role, and they're definitely playing a role because it is working. And like I said, it's about the combination and giving yourself as many places that you're putting yourself up on Etsy. And the thing is, what I like to do is I like to put these keywords, which I find from good sellers that are selling really well. And then I would also try to find other good ones, and I'll show you how to find those with EverBee. So here's a good combination. Remember, with your SEO, to optimize it best is always to give yourself like some of the strong keywords, you know, the best, if you like, keyword score ones at the top, at the first line, you know, and then put the others after it, and do try to separate it, like you see this separation here for this kind of combination of words. And then what you'll see also is the tags are also repeated. You have the similar keywords used in the tags as you do for the title. And then also what you'll also see is when you come down on the listing itself, you can see that the seller would have also included some of the keywords within the product description, right? You'll see some of the keywords there, you know, in the product description. I probably like to add more of these. I don't think they've added all of these inside the product description, but what I would like to do is I would like to add, you know, not a whole paragraph, but chunks of information, easy to read, but also using the words in the title and the tags, but weave it in. Don't just copy and paste it, almost like, you know, weave it into the sentences in a nice legible way, right? So that's what I would like to do. But obviously this is something that is working at the minute, making over $800 in its first month. But I'll tell you one thing that is even more, is even better in terms of helping it convert. Because if you look at some of the stats, look, it's got 12 reviews already. It's only been a month. It's only been out for a month. Relatively new seller. It's got 182 sales in 1 month. It's got 2,878 views. So the combination of these keywords are definitely contributing to the views. Now there's another way that you can also get more other relevant words, which I'm going to show you to use for your title, which I'm going to show you. But just touching on what I said about using all the characters available to you. Remember, use all the words available to you. And then also in your tags, use all the tags available to you. You know, you want to give yourself as much chance as possible in terms of the optimizing. The other thing I think that is working really well is your main image. Your main image is probably the most important thing. It's the visual. It's what people see when they scroll down the Etsy platform or the pages. They will see that first image first, right? And it will help you massively. Now, I'll tell you why this works is because they are really nicely, clearly defined designs, styles, SVGs, really nice line work. So the quality is good. Your quality of your designs need to be on point. The other thing is you need to add value. Now, in this case, they've got 716 heads, 200 breeds, 2 different file format. You are giving the customer a lot of value with all of these heads. Look at these. There's loads of them, hundreds of them, right? And they're all quality. So giving them quality, but also if you look at the pricing is 50%. It's only $2.70. Compare yourself ones that are also selling well. Now, I would compare myself to this, like I said. However, if I was to come into the game, me personally, what I would do to ensure I can sell is I'll probably put a few more designs in there. I might put 800 heads, 900 heads, right? That's what I would do. Because don't forget, you're coming into the game. You have to stand out. How are you going to stand out when a customer looks at yours and looks at theirs? They've got reviews. They're selling really well and you haven't sold anything. What do you think is going to happen? They're going to go with that seller. So you have to do something more. Maybe add more design work, maybe make it a bit cheaper pricing wise. Remember, you can change the pricing later. Once you get your reviews and you get all that quality score, that's fine. But at the beginning, you need to make sure that you stand out somehow. And the Etsy algorithm will push you. If you're a little bit cheaper or your pricing is on point, you got that sale, they would love to push you more, right? Really big hint. But your main image is absolutely crucial, guys. You have to have a main. And remember, I keep saying it, having a video helps sales by X2 at least. You need to have a video on your listing as well. People forget this. People don't bother. People say, oh, I haven't got the time. You need to have a video on your listing, right? And they have a video too. Now, you know, if you want to find more of those keywords that are working as well, this is what I would do. So I would type in dog heads SVG bundle, right? Let's say as a keyword, I would take that and I would say, okay, let me have a look and see if I can find some. I would go to keyword research using EverBee. Remember, this is going to help you find some more of those really good ones, unsaturated ones. Okay, so let me just paste it in. So what you can do with EverBee to find more of those, let's say you've identified a good string of keywords that you could use. So what you do, you go to search using, you know, one lot of keywords that you've identified. Obviously, do your search, put it in the bar and do your search. And then I'm going to find you some other relevant ones. So what you do is you actually paste it in, go to filter and paste in the keywords here, right? So you might say, I don't know, dog head, right? Dog head. You don't want to do you don't want to write too much because you want to want it to give you an opportunity to find some other words, right? So type in dog heads and then what you'll see is you'll start getting some interesting ones. So you got personalized dog head, furry dog head. So actually people are looking for furry dog heads, right? Which is interesting. Look at the keyword scores. It's fantastic, right? The other thing you can add is maybe SVG. Right, let's just add SVG to that, see what else we get, because we might get other combos. SVG is a format that these guys selling. So SVG or PNG formats. Yeah, so this one's probably not giving us as much because maybe there's too much info. So we go back and we could have and then look at the other page to get more clues, right? So you got dog head PNG, got dog heads bundle. Let's have a look. Let's go to page 2 and see what's going on. Dog heads with sunglasses. Okay, that's interesting. Dog head sock. So I'm going to take off the dog, or I could add another word like dog head portrait, something like that. Again, it's a similar word, similar to what I'm looking for, but it might give me some other ones. Look at this one, guys. Look, custom dog head. This is good because people are obviously, if you're going to have lots of dog breeds, they're obviously going to be custom. So custom dog head. So it could be a case of adding the word custom or personalized, because actually these are very big words that will elevate the listing. And that is absolutely true. And it does work. So yeah, I would definitely personally. So from what I can see, adding words like custom or personalized, which are absolutely massive right now on Etsy, because there's a big push for custom designs, for personalized. And in fact, it works really well because when you actually use these, you are actually customizing your own design. So they are very relevant. There's relevancy, and you have to be, Etsy looks for relevancy. It matches your listing with the customer that is relevant to them. So I believe if to elevate this even further using EverBee, you can see that custom, the word custom and personalized would definitely help to push this listing further, and the SEO will be really like juiced up, if you like, or pushed up even further in various other search terms. But yeah, that's really how I would do it, guys, using combination of just searching on the Etsy platform and using something like an EverBee tool to really push your search engine optimization to make sure that you got your listings all up there and seen in the Etsy algorithm so you can make those amazing sales, guys. But guys, like I said, if you're interested in coaching and the masterclasses, then do check out my community and the link is below. And also, if you love videos like this, do check out my playlist, and I do talk about SEO, talk about trends and all of that great stuff. But if you love the video, hit the like, subscribe, bash that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one, mate. Take care.